What's up, guys? It's your boy Jalen here on another episode of Elevated Minds. Today's episode is going to be called The Different Love Languages. Okay? So, if this is your first time on the channel, hit that like button, subscribe. If you're returning, hit that like button. It's going to help this video get out to other people with the algorithm of YouTube. Let's want to hop into this topic. So, the different types of love languages. Now, this one is a great one because a lot of times we don't understand that every single person has a different love language. And usually they say that each person has a primary two. If anyone doesn't know, the types of love languages are, receiving gifts, you got acts of service, you got physical touch, you got quality time, and you got words of affirmation. So what we have to understand is that every single person has different ones. So this can go for romantic relationships, this can go for kids, friends, parents, whatever. Any relationship you have, every single person has their own love language. So this is one thing that's very important because I believe that a lot of times we are so used to giving what we are used to or how we connect in love. And this is what causes a lot of dysfunction, and a lot of times where people don't understand, they don't feel that love from you, or they don't feel understood, they don't feel heard, and that type of thing, because you're not speaking to them in the way that they speak love. I'm going to give an example. So I'll use one of my exes, my recent ex. She used to, I would do things for her, and I remember there was one time we went out, we did something for her birthday. I took her kayaking, and we got into this argument probably a week or two later or something like that. And she's like, "You didn't even do anything for my birthday." I was like, "What do you mean? We went kayaking." That was a $100 trip, you know what I'm saying, for both of us. And I thought we had fun. You said that you always wanted to go kayaking. I was like, why not? This is a cool birthday gift. But she was not feeling that. The thing is, I learned one of her main primary love languages was gifts. That was like one of her top ones. And I believe physical touch was one of her other ones. So I would always, make a way to touch, make her feel loved that way. But she primarily was, she loved to receive things from me. Like, it showed that I thought about her. And so that's something I had to learn, even I might be doing something for someone. If I'm not communicating to them in that love language, then they might not feel love. That they might not, might not be communicating the way you think that you are. So that's an example of romantic. But let's use kids for example. This can work with your kids as well. I believe that kids kind of need a little bit of everything: quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, physical touch. I believe kids need all of that because they are in such a young state and they kind of don't understand all that yet. But being able to receive love in all those types of ways, I feel like that's super helpful. But anyways, your kid might have a primary love language as well. Your kid might feel most loved by you when you speak words of affirmation. Hey, you did a great job today. Hey, you might have not won the game, your baseball game or whatever, but I think you did your best. And I really love the fact that you gave it your all. You know what I'm saying? Giving those words of affirmation. Some kids might, like gifts. Some kids want to be given candy or ice cream or a toy or something. And that's how in it. You might give your kid a pat on the back or something, and he's just like, I want a reward, So that's the thing about the love languages. Everyone communicates differently, and this can be with friends. Your friend, you might like to buy your friend a lot of gifts, just because that's what you do. And they communicate through acts of service, like, oh, I appreciate the fact that you washed my car for me, or you brought over a coffee. You brought my favorite coffee. You sat there and listened to my lecture with me, or you helped me with my homework, things like that. Some people like acts of service. So that's the thing to understand. Every single person connects differently through the different love languages. It's really important that we learn what each of these are. You need to learn your love language as well, because there might be times where you don't understand why you don't feel loved from other people, and it's because they're communicating in their way. So I believe the world would be a much better place if we can all learn love languages, because love is the highest frequency that we can be on. And if we can master love and how to love people, I believe that the world would be so smooth, so peaceful, just full of love, like it should be. You know what I mean? So, but it starts with us. Learn what you love, learn how you communicate with love, and then learn how others communicate with love as well. And I think that your world will start to change. Relationships will change. I believe that communication. When someone feels loved, they feel heard, they feel understood, they feel safe and protected in love. I feel that they don't act out as much. They don't have as many negative emotions. These things the negative stuff starts to kind of fade away because love conquers all. As corny as it sounds, it's the truth. And this goes. A lot of people use it for romantic relationships because that's mainly what people talk about. But like I said, this can apply to any relationship. Mother and son, husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, grandma and grandson, auntie and nephew. Like it can be any relationship, friend on friend, whatever. So I hope that you guys really understand how important this is, because there's a lot of people that just don't understand what their love languages are, and they don't understand what love languages are in general, or what other people, how other people communicate in love. So I believe if we really start to pay attention and to understand how this works, you're going to start seeing a transformation in your love life, in all your relationships across the board. I promise you that. That's all I got for today, guys. I hope that I provided you guys with some value today. Let's become our best selves, and let's learn these love languages, love your own love language, and then learn how to love on others, and watch how your world turns upside down for the better. All right. You guys stay safe. Love you guys. Stay elevated.